Well, strawberries. Delicious. Around the greenhouse, there's a ton. Small but tasty. Welcome to my potato planter. Raised garden bed. Last year, rodents ate half my potatoes, so this year, elevated everything. We put a hardware cloth underneath, 1/2 inch. If you're not sure what a hardware cloth is, it's like a fine mesh, metal mesh. If you check the video of the orchard, I use it to protect the bottom of the trunks against rodent damage. And I am happy to report that they are starting to peek out. Potatoes are happy. I made this raised garden bed, believe it or not, I'm sure you can believe it, but it cost me no money at all. And I thought I'd show you quickly how we got it done. Very simple, very quick, very efficient. Not the prettiest, but honestly, for the amount of work it requires, it's very useful. So I have a little patch over there that we tried to grow some pumpkins last year. Didn't work so great, so I'm gonna do a raised garden bed for the squash, which is the same family as the pumpkins, and see if that works better this year. Let's go check it out. So here's a little patch, and for this, we're gonna keep it very, very simple. 4 sides. You could build a triangle if you wanted. Basically, I'm gonna measure quickly what kind of dimensions I'm looking at. So 4 feet by 4 feet if I can manage it. So what I'll do is I'll go back to my pile of logs. I'll cut 2 length to 4 feet. Make sure I space out the inside to 4 feet. Once I'm happy with the design, I'll measure the distance I need for the sides, and then we'll just shove them together, make sure they hold well, and then we're gonna fill with some dirt, compost, or wood chips in the middle, so we have a medium to plant our squash in. Let's go to the pile. So here's my leftover pile. This is what I used to build the other planter. These are aspens that fell over. Well, I brought them down because they were half leaning, half falling already because of the ice storm last time. So now the trick is just to try and match as best as I can the size of the logs so that there's not like a giant mismatch. This is probably the thickest one we have right now, and it's over 5 feet, so we can use it. I'll cut off the thickest part there. This is probably our second biggest. And I want to make sure that I avoid that weird shape when it curves. So here we can get a nice 4-foot section, and then I'll probably cut them. Yeah, so I'll cut that last one in half, try to figure it out what kind of spacing we're looking at, or I can just quickly lay it down here, quickly measure, so I'm gonna have an idea of how long it's gonna be, cut it a little long, and then we can just get the tractor to bring everything over there. All right, so now we're looking for 4 foot. internally, but probably can get away with 3.5. I think I only have 2 squash plants. I think external 4 foot to 4 foot is probably good enough. And then ballpark, so I'm going to cut that at 4.5 feet for both sides, and then we'll finalize it once it's in place. I probably have enough to cut at 5. If that's plenty. All right, I'm gonna get the tractor and we're gonna bring those over there. Obviously, could you cut these by hand with the handsaw? Yes. Could you move these by hand? Yes. I own a tractor, so might as well use it. If you're looking at getting property, I'm telling you, a tractor should be the first thing on your list. It is quite useful. So this would be 4x4, just to give you an idea. The other planter is 8x4, and the logs were much bigger. It's obviously much heavier. So it's still fairly heavy. Good workout. All right, let's go back. Very simple at this point. Get your layout, put them down. Keep it as simple and effortless for you as possible. I'll try to get it parallel to the other one as much as I can. Will this wood break down and eventually rot? Absolutely. That's a good thing in my books, right? I'm returning nature to nature eventually and making it useful in the meantime. Okay, I'm happy with the size. This is like almost 4" on center. That doesn't look terrible. Grab these bad boys. Okay, that's pretty good. That looks like an awesome garden bed to me. All right, Now, I'm gonna get some pieces of wood so I can shove it underneath here to lock them in place, and we'll trim down. So all I take is firewood that's a little wedge shape. And eventually the pressure from the mulch inside is going to push everything to the outside. So perfect. Now we're just going to trim this and we'll be good to fill it. This 28-inch bar is amazing. No bending over. Nice control. Lots of power, nice sharp chain. Beautiful. Let's fill it up. This earth slash compost is a really, really old pile of wood chips. It's full of life right now. If some of the weeds come up, I'll just pull them out. Otherwise, it's extremely affordable. Raised garden bed is finished. All in all, it took me 20 minutes. Granted, I already had the wood here. It took a little longer with the other one because I had to go fetch the wood, but hard to beat free. Is this the best design? Is it a good design? I'm not sure, but it'll work for this year. If you guys have any ideas, suggestions, by all means, let me know. I'll try to keep you posted to see how long this aspen is gonna stay in decent shape, decent enough to keep everything in, and how well everything is growing inside of the raised garden bed. That cost me $0, which is amazing. Well, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you appreciate it, if you've liked the content, make sure to subscribe and like. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. What are you doing? What is your strategy? I think next year we might go to all raised garden beds. It's just so much easier, gives you more room to move. It's a little easier to keep the weeds down, and I don't have to mess around with everything in the garden. We still have to put some fences around so that plants don't disappear. The deers have been spotted. I already have the netting. I just need to get the posts and a post hole digger to put them in the ground. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.